Hi, my name is Aksh, and this is Pen to Frame, where I take a deeper dive into the rich world of filmmaking. There are actually loads of video essays analyzing every aspect of filmmaking objectively, but I think movies are all about the experience and what the director wants and asks us to feel, and how it accomplishes that both visually and narratively. A fascinating example of this is the movie Shiva Baby by Emma Seligman, which came out in 2020. It's a coming of age, edging on the boundaries of horror and a serious case of claustrophobia, and we will explore the latter in this essay. Ready? Also, spoilers ahead. This will primarily be broken down into two sections, the visuals and the protagonist. Shiva Baby is a film about the horrors of growing up and not knowing what to do. And visually, this film is filled with so many details that it's impossible to break down all of them. One of them being the framing. Filmed in a small house filled with almost 35 to 40 people, it captures the tight knit community and also the invasive nature of this movie. Almost every shot is filled to its brink, either by Danielle or the people surrounding her, leaving very little empty space behind, which does not give her space or any sort of breathing room. Additionally, every now and then, the film will do something like this. Anxiety inducing, right? This film is sprinkled with moments like this, which creates a sense of danger at every second. Also, Danielle is almost placed at the center of action every time, which makes her liable to be seen and judged a lot. I'll explore this in the writing section further. Let's see an example from one of my favorite scenes from the film. In this scene, Danielle is being forced by her mother to meet Max. This scene is so fantastically shot, with two shots highlighting the confusion and the awkwardness of the situation. This scene eventually moves from absurdness to a full on passive aggressive conflict between Danielle and Max and her parents, which is established through single close ups and over the shoulder shots. As the tension slowly builds up, we are given quick single shots until it finally releases, and then we are made to sit with the awkwardness of the whole situation. Now let's move on to the narrative and the thematic aspect. The writing in this film is so subtle that you don't realize what's happening. It all seems very spontaneous and that's why it works. It's all supposed to be sudden and without warning. This film is very confrontational. Its writing presents us with clear conflicts with the main character Danielle by placing her in shitty situations. Danielle is portrayed as a failure, a loser, and the people around her are supposed to represent that. Her parents representing failed expectations. Max, a constant reminder, her unconventional and embarrassing way perhaps to make money. Kim, making her question her own beauty and existence. Maya represents the failure of her one true relationship, and her relatives are meant to stand for confrontation and invasion of privacy. This film uses them one by one to destroy us piece by piece with bombs of anxiety, doubt, and awkwardness. They are there to completely rip open every aspect of Daniel's life. In one of the opening scenes, we get this fantastic sequence of three stories: Danielle meeting her relatives, Maya trying to make contact, and also her mother trying to deal with their conflicting stories. Notice how this places her at the center of the room. This is one of the primary elements of this film. It wants us to be judgmental. It almost forces us to think about whether to like or hate Danielle. Like others, we too are judging Danielle closely, invading her space from time to time. At the end, we see that Danielle has a complete breakdown in front of everyone, and that's where we get our closure. That's where we see that she's just someone trying to do better, but is weighed down by the fear of growing up and not connecting with anyone and not knowing what to do. This is one of my favorite films. I love Emma Seligman's Bottoms too. She's a fantastic director and writer, and I can't wait to see what she does in the future. Right, that's it. Goodbye.